Got a little tuning hack for you guys. Say you get a cut down in from me or whoever else it might be, and you pick it up, blow it. To me, that's perfect, but it may not be for you. So if you pick it up and you're just not getting enough out of it and you want it to be a little bit easier to blow, take it apart. And if you have a stack of reeds like me, it's pretty easy to do. Just take a reed, just size them up. That's the reed that was in the call. This is the new one. I'm gonna line them up on the back end, push it all the way forward. Perfect. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but that reed is just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit longer, shorter than the one I just had in it. Sorry, shorter. So that should make it a little bit easier to blow. It'll make your pitch a little bit higher. Make sure whenever you bend it, that's going on the tone board. And these new reeds from Kirk especially, sometimes they don't even want to have a bend and they'll just go one way or the other. Find the belly down, seat it all the way back and centered, hold it down, and put your cork in. And seat your cork. Now this should be easier to blow and higher pitched. I'll probably overblow it. That's a little bit too light for me, but it might fit you perfect. Just depends. That was what you would do if a call was too heavy for you. This is the original reed. This is the shorter one. So if you want one that's it's going to take a little bit more air, going to be a little harder to blow, a little bit deeper sounding, you'll do the same thing. Get you a new reed here, your old one, and you'll make sure that the new reed's underneath, and then you'll slide that top reed up until there's just a tiny, again, tiny, tiny, tiny bit showing. And you can trim it off at the back of the back end, follow your other reed. Now your bottom one will be your longer reed. Find the belly. So this one's belly is right here. Belly on the tone board. This way you're not just haphazardly cutting reeds left and right. You can just incrementally tune your call reed by reed. It usually only takes one or two to get it right, and you can do it a little bit more if you want it to be a lot harder to blow, or quite a bit less if you want it to be a lot easier to blow. But those little bitty tiny micro adjustments make a pretty big difference. You may have to go more or less depending on what you want to accomplish, but that's the general rule of thumb. So this one will be heavier than the original and a little deeper. It'll be quite a bit heavier than the last one, which was the short reed, and deeper sounding and heavier. Anyways, that's it. That's about the quickest way to do it. That way you're not just guessing or anything else. You can just line those reeds right up. And these are the top one shorter. So just a little bit of difference goes a long ways. That way you're not wasting so many reeds, or you guys that get a call from one of us and it's just not quite where you need it to be, you can just make the adjustment yourself. It's easy to do. Everybody should know how to do this. If you want to, use a cheap poly call or something and practice on it, and get you some reeds from Kirk or from somebody else, and just practice on it. You should be able to do that. That way you can replace a reed if it fails in the woods. You can tune your own calls. You don't have to be shipping them back and forth to everybody. You should take the time to learn how to do this. It's very easy. You're not going to mess anything up. If all else fails, put the original reed back in it the way it was in it, and you'll be good to go. Anyways, I hope that helps some of you fellas.